Scorpio.
Hello Scorpio, this is your forecast for October 2015, and just bear with me. I'm not on camera this month. I had already done 8 of the videos before I noticed there was this black dot, a big blob on the lens and apparently on the inside of the lens. So I had to redo, and so I'm doing it here in the studio. The upside is we got better sound quality here, and so that is at least a good thing. Now, this is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous month we have ahead in October, probably the best month of the year. And this is just because we have such an alignment, tons of aspects coming in here and coming in after the eclipse. So September was fewer aspects. It was a relatively quiet but nice month. And then we had the eclipse, and that is the universe that eradicates those things no longer important in our lives. It's like when we prune a fruit tree back is so that it can bear more fruit. This is the universe's way to prune us back so that we can open up new rooms to fill it with new experiences. And let me tell you though that everything that's coming with new beginnings and a harvest time here in October, I think we can thank the eclipse for making room for it. Now, I did make a exclusive blood moon video, so that's on the channel. For those of you who haven't listened to it yet, it's special because it's not just a blood moon, but it was a part of a tetrad for blood moons, which happens very, very rarely. And so, yes, it does have a significant impact on us as humanity. So definitely a shift going on, but new things coming in, and I'm so excited to bring to you this forecast here of October. Now, we're going to start off with Venus, which has been touring your career house for an extended time because of its retrograde motion, and of course now it's picking up speed a little bit, and it will continue to be in this area. So most of you must have received some good news as far as your career. Now, on the 8th, it's going to change signs. It's going to move out of Leo and into Virgo, which will be your 11th house for social activity. And I'm really happy for you, Scorpio, to have this time because many of you have worked so hard, so long, and this is a time for you to let your hair down and just enjoy, catch up with friends. And when Venus moves into Virgo, it will be in good company there along with Mars and Jupiter. Now, Mars is your goals, your ambitions, your drive, your physical activity. That's where you're going to be spending it, chasing your hopes and dreams, and basking in the sun, so to speak, with these dreams. Now, Jupiter is there too, and Jupiter is expanding this area for you. So there's so much now coming in for you that you can really feel that you can embrace. You've worked hard for it. Here we have it. We have the Sun, Mercury, and the new moon in your 12th house. So the 12th house is always when we pull back a little bit so that we can recharge our batteries. The sun has been running around your chart for a whole year, and so to pull back a little bit is a good thing. Mercury has been retrograde here in this area, so you might have been thinking a lot back over the past. The 12th house, many times we can see that as the karmic house, but it's also a creative house. Neptune ruled. And so maybe there has been a longing to dive back into spirituality. It's the house of Pisces, which is very, very spiritual, multidimensional. And maybe because you have had so many burdens here the last 2.5 years, you're longing to be refilled with those things that charge your inner battery. That new moon on the 12th is also here, 12th house. It's that time you put down your intentions, and your intentions would be circling around, making and creating more time for yourself to have that little spiritual room for yourself where you pull away from everybody around you, always needing your attention, where you can have that sacred moment with spirit to meditate, do the things that you need to do. Align your chakras and go into that higher multidimensional self. This is where you really thrive because you have that so strongly here now. And then I would want to add in the full moon, which will be October 27th, falling into your 7th house of relationships, committed relationships, your significant other, if you have one. This is where the moon will be illuminating for you and where you can derive your harvest for this month. So that will be a wonderful time. It's right up there towards Halloween, so you might just be enjoying extra sweet time here with your sweetheart. Now, we're going to start off top of the month, which the first aspects kick in here on the 6th. The sun and your ruler, Pluto, will be at square with one another. This is between the 3rd house and the 12th house. The sun in the 12th, Pluto in the 3rd. Pluto communicates. It's what and how we communicate. And the sun here being squared, it might just be that you might feel a little tug of war of wanting to have some space for yourself and where maybe somebody is needing your attention. And it could also be an inner dialogue of, now what? Where do I go from here? There is a pivotal point of change, transformation, which Pluto represents. Now, we just had the eclipse there on the 28th. Here we are 1 week later. And you might just feel that, yes, there is a shift. And Mercury, on the very same day, is communicating with your inner Saturn. That's your inner self. It's the inner government, so to speak, which is always looking out for you, your security. And Saturn is in your 2nd house for what you value and what's important to you. Mercury still, at this time here, is retrograde, so it's not a time to make any major decisions, but you may be thinking upon some decisions that are coming, and especially has to do with your goals. Now, Mars a year ago was conjunct Neptune, and that was in your 5th house for self-expression, creativity, the fun things that you would want to do. You were still kind of locked into your responsibilities. We all have responsibilities, that's not it, but you had special responsibilities there, Scorpio. And so you might have set out a vision last year, and you're achieving it right now because now Mars has used a whole year to cross your chart straight on the other end. This is where Mars is right now, looking at the achievement of that vision that you pursued. So right now, yes, it is definitely a time of achievements. Mars will also be looking at what it wants to achieve in the coming year to when it's going to meet up with Neptune next year. And so it's going to give you, it's like a road direction, should I say, roadmap. Now, on the 10th, we're looking at your money. Venus is now already moved into your 11th house, and it's squaring up with Saturn. So maybe something financial, looking at how to balance, how to spend money, what to hold back, what you'd like to use as far as your hopes and dreams. That's the 11th house. And where Saturn is saying, well, we got to be a little careful right now because we're structuring our financial foundation. And so you'll have some thoughts about that, but then look at what is going to open up hereafter for the rest of this month. Because already on the 11th, Jupiter, which is the abundant giver, is in your chart trining Pluto in your 3rd house, meaning there's news about money on the 11th. And I'd like to say money. Why? Because Jupiter here is very, very generous. It's coming as news. That's the 3rd house where Pluto is right now. Might be somewhat unexpected. You might have already heard about it. So it's not like unexpected, like Uranus might, spring in a surprise upon you. This is something that you might have heard of, but here it comes. You're seeing it starting to manifest. There's going to be some good communications here, which might just help you free up something here that can take a little bit of the workload off of you, and you can relax into it. Now, on the 13th, whatever talks or negotiations you're having anywhere, this would be a day that it's better to sign any dotted line, documents and so forth. Mercury always rules, the written word and papers and documentations. So if you had to hold it out, here you're in the good to go. Saturn's wanting to secure something for you. And I feel this first security coming in has to do with second house issues, which rules your money and income sector. So good news on this day. Now, on the 15th, here comes the second good key of the month. This is Mars, your drive, your ambitions, and it's in the area of your hopes and dreams, coming in with a beautiful trine to Pluto again in the third house, coming through some form of news being channeled, given to you. And it's going to be a pivotal point that's going to help you transform to reach your goals, okay? Because your goals is the 11th house and Pluto's transforming it. But there's so much. Just pay attention to what I'm bringing up with Pluto this month, all in very good aspects. On the 16th, Venus is going to have the same overview as Mars did with Neptune, where you set out there last year to start off on a new cycle. She's coming in to affirm what Mars just got out of it there on October 6th. On the 17th, the third key coming in. Mars, again, your drift, your drive, your ambition, your physical energy, now conjuncting with Jupiter in the 11th house of hopes and dreams and wishes. Jupiter with something that is going to expand with generosity upon you. And it's in the area also of your social circles or network. But it could also be from afar, as Jupiter also rules foreign countries. So pay attention, especially here on this conjunction. Mars is setting off on a new 2-year cycle as it's touching upon Jupiter. They will meet up again every 2 years. But 2 years from now, Jupiter won't be in your sector of hopes and dreams. 2 years from now, Jupiter will have moved 2 houses, so it will be in your first house. So right now, you won't have this chance again. So it's really, really spectacular what is taking place. And we don't want this window of opportunity to come and go and not recognize it. So that's the 17th. On the 23rd, we have Venus and Pluto trining upon each other. Now, we've had Mars trine upon Pluto. We've had Jupiter trine upon Pluto. Now we have Venus. All good things are 3, right? The threefold. So Venus trine Pluto. Venus rules love and Pluto passion. So we can say there's a lot of passion and love here on this day. But also Venus rules money, and then Pluto rules big money. So there might be news of big money or something coming in to secure you. And again, do recognize that it's coming along with all these other wonderful aspects back to back, just like that. So that's the 23rd, which is a key, the 25th too. So we can say between the 23rd and 25th, it's all still one aspect. Venus trining Pluto, but Venus will also be conjuncting Jupiter. Now, this is the third time of Venus and Jupiter. We had the first one here a couple of months ago. Then it retrograded and it hit Jupiter again. This is the third time around, and it is moving forward. And so it's triggering expansion of hope, dreams, joy, happiness, harmony, and again, money. Venus is money, Jupiter is big money, just like Pluto is big money. So I can't say necessarily that all of you are suddenly going to get a heap of money. But there's news that will be securing, grounding, and for you, it's coming from at distance, all right, because it's the third house. So it's through communication. You will be hearing about, perhaps, also somebody doing really well, and you could be happy for them. So it can work that way, too. But for you, I'm feeling there is joy, there is expansion. It's a wonderful, great time. And you know what? I'd also like to say, every once in a while, I'll mention this, and that is to re-listen in a few weeks when you listen to it now. Because why? It's like when we hear it the first time, we will only take to heart the things that we recognize right here and right now, that we can resonate with and say, well, I recognize that. But then there's a lot that we may not recognize quite yet. Why? Because it hasn't happened yet. So when we listen, or re-listen, should I say, in a couple of weeks and go back, well, then many things have already fallen into place and you will get a totally different type of reading. So, end of the month here, Scorpio, this is going to be a very imaginative time. It is Halloween, and we have the sun and moon both trining off on Neptune. Neptune is such a great inventor. It's imaginative. And so I'm thinking that the costumes this year, I think the one couple is going to overgo the other couple. Everybody coming out with their A game. So look at you and your joy in creating something really special, and then pay attention to those at the party around you that they have done exactly the same. So the month is ending on a great note. We had that full moon there on the 27th again, and that is 3 degrees there in Taurus, which is your 7th house for love and romance. So listen, this is what I do have for you in October. I'm going to send you straight over here to Sherile Turner.
To this yoga meditation recorded exclusively for Karen's Play-the-Star followers. My name is Sherile, and I will be your guide on this yoga meditation as we take a journey together to explore the possibilities of implementing yoga into our lives. Find a comfortable position where your body is fully supported and you can remain for the following 10 to 15 minutes comfortably. Focus on your breathing and allow your awareness to stay on the tip of your nose as you gently observe the air flowing in and out. And as you go deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation with every breath, you concentrate more on my voice. You pay attention to my voice only, listening very carefully to the suggestions I am about to give to you. These suggestions will help you to increase your daily activity and prepare you for yoga. Yoga is the practice of breathing into your limbs and muscles and allowing your body to surrender to a series of poses that help you to connect to your inner self. One thing that is very important for you is to allow your body and let it go permanently. You will continue to lead a healthy life as a result of this meditation, and you will do so happily and with ease. This meditation has been designed so that you will become confident in your body, allowing it to simply be during your yoga sessions. Through the practice of yoga, you will become lean and strong, vigorous and alert, with ease and comfort. You are about to become completely reconditioned, and you are keen to take on board any suggestions that I have for you. Although you're not forced to take them on board, it is always your personal choice. I know that you're looking forward to reconditioning your mind, to take in and replace your old beliefs with new ones, beliefs that allow your body to be exercised regularly through the practice of yoga. And as you continue to focus on your breath, noticing the in and out, the rise and fall of your chest, you feel strong enough to release any negative thoughts that may come into your mind in this moment. Just take a few minutes now to stay in this moment and keep your awareness on your breath. I know that you're looking forward to feeling like a new person, with new exercise and movement habits, and a lean, strong, and fit body. The body you always wanted and dreamt of. With these new habits, you'll be totally satisfied and happy. You will embrace your new habits and lifestyle, and you will feel good. Now, in order to connect with your body and your breath in a synchronized manner, allowing yourself to enjoy yoga, allowing your breath to be at one with the movements of your body, creating a healthy way of being that will yield great benefits for you, both physically and spiritually. You are developing new habits daily, and every new habit that helps you to create your vision for your life, you are grateful for. And every new habit, including yoga and meditation, works for your body and your spirit. And you're happy with the results of your new practices, your improved lifestyle and habits. And the happier you are, the greater your desire to practice yoga and allow your body to move, bend, and submit to your breath with each session. Every day you will become more and more satisfied with your new yoga practice. And this will encourage you to do better each day. You will feel better, stronger, and healthier with every new yoga session. And you integrate yoga easily into your daily routines, increasing your desire to improve your spiritual and physical connectivity. You are not concerned with the time it takes for your body to adjust to the new yoga poses, or the time it takes to achieve a lean body and to become strong and fit and healthy. You know that in time you will practice yoga with ease, becoming lean, fit and toned. And your body is grateful to you for making this decision, and you are choosing every day to take care of yourself, take care of your mind, body, and spirit. In fact, you see yourself as a butterfly, preparing to emerge from a cocoon, and you are looking forward to spreading your wings and flying with your new beautiful lean and toned body, with your healthy mind, connected spirit, and improved lifestyle. And as you bring your awareness back to your breath, you are determined to remain on this newly found path. And you are pleased with yourself, feeling proud for making the decision to take this step forward. And now you simply need to relax and allow all of these suggestions to sink into the deepest part of your mind's eye. First, as an image. I'd like you to imagine yourself starting your yoga session. An image of you being relaxed and enjoying the positive sensations that are coming up now associated with yoga. Imagine yourself practicing yoga daily, feeling better and stronger after each session. Imagine yourself at your most flexible. Imagine yourself allowing the breath to relax your muscles, to lengthen and tone, and allow the stretch. See an image of yourself, fitter, leaner, and more flexible in 1 year's time, with a greater connection between body, mind, and spirit. And your subconscious mind is now taking all of these suggestions and accepting them as it releases the old beliefs you once held there. And as the subconscious allows these new suggestions to settle in, it begins to change. And as you continue to focus on your breath, noticing the cool air going in and the warm air releasing as you exhale, your subconscious is adjusting. Your physical activity is increasing. Your desire to practice yoga is growing. And as you continue to relax with your awareness on the breath, simply allow these suggestions to take the place of any old negative habits or beliefs. Anything that once limited you, and enjoy the reconditioning of your mind, body, and spirit. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this meditation, and I wish you all the best with your yoga practice. If you would like to hear more meditations, then please subscribe to Play the Stars.